What's up, everybody? So let's talk about Porsha Williams and Simon Guobadia's divorce, because girlie, it's messy. It is real messy because y'all, they have been going back and forth on the internet at each other's necks. Simon has been seen out with another woman. Porsha done accused him of changing the locks of their house, and now she has given her reason why she divorced Simon. So let's get into all of this drama between Porsha and Simon, honey. So as y'all know, Porsha accused Simon of changing the locks on their home, and she also accused him of fleeing to Dubai after their divorce. And Porsha demanded that the judge give her exclusive access to the Georgia mansion she shares with Simon as they duke it out in divorce court. And according to court documents obtained by Radar Online, Porsha asked for an emergency hearing after Simon allegedly changed the locks to prevent her from getting into their home. And Simon has yet to respond to Porsha's divorce petition. In her newly filed motion, Porsha claimed that Simon had improperly changed the locks while in Dubai and the garage codes multiple times to prevent her from accessing the home, seemingly to be vindictive, and he was retaliating for her wanting to divorce him. Porsha said they have lived at a home since prior to getting married on November 25th, 2022. She claimed they signed a prenup on November 11, 2022. She stated that the prenup said that in the event of a divorce, Simon would vacate the home within 30 days of the divorce being filed in court. She quoted the provision. It read, "Upon an event of dissolution, Porsha shall have the right to remain and occupy the marital residence, including up to the date in the marital residence is sold, if the marital residence is sold. Upon the event of dissolution, Simon shall physically vacate, i.e., cease living in the marital residence within 30 days, provided, however, Simon shall be permitted to leave his personal property, as such as his vehicles, in the marital residence for a period up to 6 months from the event of dissolution." So Porsha filed the divorce on February 22nd, 2024, which means that Simon had to vacate on March 22nd, 2024, and he ain't left yet, y'all. Porsha said that Simon told her he had no intentions to contest the prenup. He asked for additional time to vacate and proposed the date of March 31st. Well, Simon, you ain't got too many more days, baby. It's March 27th now. Porsha said her legal team rejected his proposal and asked that he be out by March 22nd. On March 21st, Porsha said she learned that Simon disabled her access to the gate of the marital residence, effectively blocking her ability to access her own residence. The motion said that Porsha's counsel attempted to immediately resolve the situation with Simon's counsel. However, those attempts were unsuccessful. Porsha was able to get a separate company to restore her access. Porsha said after regaining access to her home, Simon disabled her access to the residence, changed the locks, and changed the garage code almost immediately after Porsha left the residence. She said her lawyer was informed Simon had retained new counsel. The new divorce lawyer told the lawyer that Simon would not be vacating and planned to stay in the home. So Porsha demanded the court give her exclusive access to the home, given her husband's erratic conduct. And her husband's actions have resulted in her and her minor child to be displaced from their residence, and appears to be in the retaliation of her decision to pursue the instant divorce action. Porsha also said that she feels that Simon appears to have fled the country to Dubai, and it is unknown when or whether he intends to return. And also, honey, after this, in a motion filed by Simon on this week, and he alleged that Porsha abandoned their shared home but later returned with a man visibly bearing a pow pow for reasons unknown to him. The incident allegedly took place on March 21st, and police were called to the scene in order to maintain the peace, per the motion. Simon claimed that Porsha instructed third parties to harass him in an effort to force him and others out of the Georgia home. He also alleged that Porsha invited the armed Powmen into their home on two separate occasions. Elsewhere in the complaints, Simon claimed that Porsha, her mother, and her mother's partner made a forcibly entry into the home on March 24th to disconnect security cameras and tampered with items and evidence. Simon also claimed that Porsha's behavior has been erratic, unstable, threatening, and harassing to the home's staff and their child upon filing for divorce, leading Simon to ask the court for a restraining order against his estranged wife. Porsha then filed a response to Simon's motion. In the docs, she denied the claims made by Simon, calling them false statements and allegations that are intentionally misrepresenting the reality of the situation. Porsha claimed that she returned to their shared residence on March 21st to retrieve her daughter's swim items and again on March 24th to secure her personal belongings. The parties have always had personal security, such as it is unclear why Simon is attempting to push a false narrative that even minimally suggests that Porsha returned to the marital residence with any nefarious intentions, noting that both of their security teams cooperated and worked together while both on the premises. During another instance on March 7th, Porsha claims she went to the home and brought personal security for her own safety in light of Simon's erratic behavior, including hosting multiple strangers who were unknown to her. She also claimed he disabled her access to the home on multiple occasions and has since fled to the country of Dubai. Like I said earlier as well, Porsha also pointed out that Simon was allegedly refusing to adhere to the terms of their prenuptial agreement and asked that the court deny Simon's motion and grant her exclusive possession of their home, given that Simon and his erratic behavior. She also requested that Simon be ordered to pay her attorney fees since she has incurred and will continue to incur significant attorney's fees and expenses of litigation to defend against his motion. Child, do Simon even got any money, honey? We don't even know. And now Simon is asking the court to block Porsha from deleting her text message with a man named Kelvin Owusu Ansa. Y'all know I can't pronounce no names. And her sister Lauren Williams. It says that Simon request comes as Porsha reveals in court documents that his criminal history and questionable immigration situation was the reason why she decided to end their marriage. So y'all know that Porsha had came out and said that her decision to get a divorce had nothing to do with the allegations about Simon's past. Now that was a lie, because it actually did play a role in the end of their marriage. So according to Porsha's filing, it says the media frenzy that ensued was solely a result of her husband's actions, which included revelations about Simon's criminal history, questionable immigration, and allegations of fraud. And Porsha, girl, I bet you regret that day you was at him and Fallon's house and you was over there googly eyed at him. You was smiling and cheesing like a Cheshire cat. I bet you wish you would have left him over there with Fallon. Girl, but you really should have vetted him, but girl, you was looking at that house. You was thinking about all that money that he possibly had. Girl, you wasn't stunned all that, girl, because, honey, as soon as he left Fallon, y'all two was together. And I bet you wish you would have left him over yonder. It says that Porsha shows that the news reports of Simon alleged immigration fraud and what appeared to be an imminent threats of deportation were shocking and affected her mental and emotional well-being. Porsha also alleged that she previously asked Simon about his criminal history and immigration status, but he never shared any of these details. In the legal documents, Porsha's lawyer wrote, since learning of Simon's checkered immigration history and status, Porsha began to question everything that she initially believed to be true as it relates to Simon's character, immigration, business dealings, etc., and began to uncover additional information that Simon failed to disclose to her. Honey, you got to vet these men, child. I mean, literally, you have to be a PI nowadays, okay? Because you just don't ever know who you might get. You just don't ever know. It's crazy. But she divorced him because of what was going on with his fraud and his immigration deportation situation. Girl, it was a mess. So what do y'all think about this whole situation with Simon and Porsha? It is messy. It is really, really messy. So y'all know what y'all got to do. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel, share this video, like this video, and y'all know what y'all got to do. Stay tuned for the next video. Bye.